boy, of course, you could have been right back in the game.
Yeah, it was a huge chance and huge moment in the game. We said that at half time, we weathered the storm in the first half, and then we said, look, keep the game compact and hopefully we'll get a half chance as the game opens up in the second half. And it was more than a half chance, it was a huge chance. Tony Dingwall has done brilliant in terms of creating the space and driving in the park. He plays an inch perfect pass through to Shane Sutherland, and that's who you wanted to fall to, but unfortunately he's put it wide of the post, and that was the moment and had passed, and then obviously they score a few minutes later and the game's dead. So it was unfortunate because I felt we put enough effort into the game to perhaps nick something, albeit our goal did lead a charmed life in the first half.
Well, it's very difficult when your back's against the wall the first half to come out. What was your message at half time?
Just more of the same, really. Like you say, it's so difficult because they are several levels above us in terms of taking the ball in tight areas, how confident they are in the ball, how fit and strong they are. So you've got to play to your strengths, and ours was keeping a compact shape. And then when we won the ball back, try and go and play in the right areas. And we had a few half chances in the second half. I felt that young man there had one as well later on in the second half. But it would have been lovely if that goal had gone in and we'd nicked a point. Cause it would have been, we would have nicked a point and then taken it to penalties. But it just wasn't to be, unfortunately.
How much of a performance level today will you take into the Island League when that starts? The younger boys will take a lot of confidence.
This competition is huge for us because we're getting exposed to players and levels that we're not normally exposed to. So like you say, for our younger players, it's a fantastic experience for them. There's a lot of boys in that starting lineup today that never played at an away Premier League ground before. So it's a great experience for them. We were poor on Tuesday night. We put a lot of effort into the Kilmarnock game. Last Saturday we were poor, very poor on Tuesday against a really well drilled Kelty side, and today we wanted to come and not disgrace ourselves. You see some of the results today, St Mirren putting 8 past Ireland, that's not where we want to be, and I thought the boys were excellent today, and just unfortunately we couldn't nick that goal. That would have been lovely.
Having played against Livingston last year in the Scottish Cup, did that give you a bit more confidence today?
I think we've always got confidence. You look at our record over the last, even 8, 9, 10 years when we've played Scottish League sides and cup competitions. We very rarely, disgrace ourselves, and we're always very competitive. We were competitive here when we came last season in the Scottish Cup. Again, in these games, you've got to defend well. You've got to ride your luck. Of course you do. I mean, Livingston came out so sharp the first 10 minutes. And I don't think we hardly touched the ball, and you've always got to weather the storm, and we did that, and then we go into the game. So, I always have confidence in us to come to these sorts of grounds and games and give a good showing, because we're a good side. We've got some really talented players for our level in the squad, some Scottish League experience within the squad as well. So always got confidence in the boys, and the main message was to go out there and almost make up for the poor performance on Tuesday, and we've done that today.
How about the pitch?
Pitch was good. The ball moves really well on that surface, and I think that suits us. You don't get many flat surfaces in the Highland League, I can assure you. Out with ours, we've spent a lot of money on our pitch. Kilmarnock will probably back the statement up. Our pitch is by far the best in the Highland League. It's even probably compete with a lot of Scottish League clubs. So we like to play on flat surfaces where the ball moves through. Today was no different. It suits Livingston the way that they play and how confident they are on the ball. But I felt that at times when we got the ball, we tried to do the right thing. We didn't always try and hump it long, as you say. We tried to play the ball and take it in tight areas. But it's difficult when you're playing against this level of player. It's hard to keep possession. But again, I thought we gave a good account of ourselves today.
Daft question, but did you practice on a plastic pitch before you came here?
Well, we train on a plastic pitch, you see, so
yeah,
we train twice a week, so we're well used to AstroTurfs. We train on a new generation. It feels like that's probably the next level, and it's a good level of AstroTurf. So we train on it, so we're used to it, and let's say that the ball does run true on it, so it is helpful when you do get the ball, when you do finally win the ball back.
I know you lost today, but what was the message to the players after the game?
Just really proud. It's Tuesday was disappointing because we were at home, we were confident after the performance against Kilmarnock. I actually thought that the Celtic game was a game that we could go and do something in, and we were really flat and didn't play well at all. So today was about restoring a bit of pride, and we did that today while creating some chances at a very difficult venue. So yeah, really proud of the boys. But this competition is always about, for us, going in, giving a good account of ourselves and making sure we're ready for the Highland League. So that starts next Saturday, and we'll be ready to go and defend our title.
Thank you.
Who we playing Saturday?
Rothers in Brora. Yeah.
Good. Thank you very much.
All right, guys.